From there, I also include a shot type. So the shot type just tells me, hey, what angle or pose or how are we capturing this image? So these are the type of shot types that I kind of stick to, and it runs very parallel to photography settings. So if you have already studied photography or film, these are like second nature for you, where I don't come from that background, so I've had to learn it. So I'm explaining it in that way. So if there are other settings that you guys learn or see, when you post in the Unleashed AI group, that is a good space to include those things so that we can all kind of learn and grow together. I know that the featured section, Shirley really manages that very, very well and curated a very specific set of information up at the top. So as a new person, as an experienced person, when you come in the group, you have group resources. This prompt structure that we're going over, I've put in the guide section of our group so that at any point in time, if you want to go revisit this, you can, and it's broken down in a way that each video has a specific topic. Does that make sense? So in terms of shot types, we have worm's eye view, close up, wide angle, medium, over the shoulder, ground level shot, eye level shot, bird's eye shot, candid shot, extreme long shot, a long shot, a POV shot. I just played with this today and just posted some images just this morning, but drone shot, I had a lot of fun with the drone shot. So something that you guys might try out over the course of this coming week. And then from shot type, that naturally led me right into cameras and lenses. So I pair the cameras and lenses together oftentimes to just make it easier for me. I treat them like one section when I break down my prompt structure, but really, honestly, they're two. They're two separate sections, but because of how I learned this process, I just found it easier to put cameras and lenses together and keep it that way, because if you include those two things, that's really what separates making your artwork look what I describe as plastic, where the skin tones aren't really blended in a real way, to if you include a camera and a lens, it's going to take you more towards photorealism or hyperrealism, giving you more of a realistic result. That separates you from your competition. In terms of the cameras, I really fell in love with the Canon EOS. It specializes in event photos, landscape, and portraits. So that covers a lot of what I was trying to create at that point in time. A lot of portrait style artwork, a lot of landscape, and a fusion of the two. So that Canon EOS really made a huge difference for me. And then I learned to just pair it with a variety of different lenses. Hey, I started with a 35 millimeter lens, then I went to a 55, then I went to a 70, then I went to a telephoto lens, just to see, hey, what are the different results that I get with the same camera changing the lens, just to see what does it do. Okay, if I change that, then I should change the shot type to give me more realistic results, because if I am using a telephoto lens, then I probably am taking a very long shot, so I should probably adjust the prompt accordingly. Does that make sense? So every prompt is it's a guide to get to whatever image results you want, but it's not a guarantee that you're going to get that set of results without tweaking and playing with the prompt just a little bit. And really, I'll sit and play with the prompt for a little while until I get the results that I really want. So from there, I started using a Sony Alpha A7 III. So that specializes in street photography, sports, and wildlife. So motion, fast movement. So that helps me with the type of images that are a lot of movement on screen, a lot of motion in the background, but still a degree of realism, if that makes sense. Kind of a mesh between realism and surrealism, but dancing on that fine line, if that makes sense. Let me know if it does in the comments. Then the last two, I kind of bounce back and forth between. So the Sony Cine Alta is one that I personally like to use. It just gives me really good dynamic, cinematic results, something that you might see in a movie type scene. Very good quality of an image. And then the DJI Phantom Pro Drone 4 is the drone camera that I used for the images that I just dropped right before the live stream. Very, very good quality of results. I have fun with that, and I'll be playing with that kind of a lot this week.